Hello there, internet dwellers. Welcome back to another video. First and foremost, I want to say thank you for the support on my latest video where I was explaining to you guys that I felt like my YouTube channel was dying, but I kind of had this weird, freeing feeling from it, I guess you could say. You know, in that video, I was just basically saying how views and money are at an all-time low, basically, and it just made me think, man, I feel like I'm doing the wrong thing because I'm not enjoying this, and it's like I'm trying to constantly just keep up rather than do something that I enjoy. And I was potentially thinking about the things that I could be doing with myself and make YouTube like this thing in the background that I really enjoy doing. And I'm going to start that today. And I'm going to do something that I never thought I would do. I guess I kind of have the freedom to do it now, but nonetheless, it's something that I would never thought of doing in my whole time of doing YouTube. So my idea is simply this. The December earnings that I receive for December, which will be in January, I was planning to give half of that away to charity. And I guess there's a bit of technicality with that. I'm not sure. I was looking up how it works because apparently I still need to pay tax, or I don't know. Listen, if you're an accountant or you know an accountant from the UK, could you comment down below the technicalities or what is allowed and not allowed when it comes to charity donations? I'm just basically giving half of my earnings away, but I've been told that, and this is going to be a little bit boring, that basically you need to tax that first, you need to keep that tax pile, and then you need to take the money out of your personal money to do that through a gift aid or something like that, and then you can get 20% back from that in a tax relief or something like that. And the whole thing, I'm not planning on doing this for a tax relief. I just want to let you know that right now. The only reason I bring that up is because I don't want to shoot myself in the foot by giving away half of stuff and still owing money to HMRC, because listen, if they can get anything out of you, they will. Okay, that's just the way. That's any government. If they know that you owe them money, basically. There are two guarantees in life, they say, death and taxes. I just want to make sure I'm doing things legally, and I'm not going to shoot myself in the foot with this, but I really want to just give away half of what I earn there. And if it turns out that counts towards maybe 100% off of a tax bill, and I don't have to pay the initial big sum, if you know what I mean, then I'll happily just give away half then and there. But if not, that means I have to do a 30% tax and then give away half after that. I know that was the boring bit out of the way. I do apologize. But if you're an accountant or know an accountant and can talk me through that in the comment section, I would really, really appreciate that. And in terms of the charity we're going for, I was having a talk with my girlfriend, and she suggested this one charity that's in the US, but I think I need one that's in the UK for this to work, because once again, I don't want to shoot myself in the foot, because I believe I don't know if it needs to be gift aid or if I can just donate and then that comes off. I don't know. I just want to do things legally for one and not freaking mess myself up. You know what I mean? If I could, I would just give it all away, basically. But I know that the government will want their share, so it kind of sucks, but I have to kind of be restricted to what I do. So my girlfriend suggested a child trafficking, sex trafficking kind of charity, and there are a couple of those in the UK, but I wanted to pass it over to you guys, which would be the most impactful, the ones who do the most work. I myself will do research, and towards the end of December, I will probably tell you the one that I'm going for, but that is what it's going to be. That is the charity genre, if you will, that I'm going for. And the reason I'm doing this, I don't know why. And I'm just going to say this right now. I got a lot of comments saying you want to be careful when you're talking about religion, because there's been a lot of people who maybe are being persecuted, stuff like that. And listen, I'm not here to spread the gospel. I'm not here to freaking try and convert you. Your opinions are your own. Your religious views are your own. I'm not going to preach on you. I'm a new believer, basically, in Jesus. And I guess I felt the need to tell people that is all. I'm not going to try and convert you or anything like that. In honesty, what you do with your life is completely up to you. You know, I'm just trying to spread love and positivity and respect. But the whole reason I did this in the first place, I was kind of having a little talk with the big man upstairs whilst driving, saying, show me the path that I'm meant to be walking here, because I'm very confused what I'm meant to be doing here. And I kind of just got this idea about 10 minutes after being in silence, being like, what if I just give half of my money away? Or my first thought was all of my money. I wanted to give all of my money away. But then I realized I probably will heavily shoot myself in the foot with that one. But if I could, I would, guys. I promise you that. So I kind of settled for, all right, I'll go for half. We'll give away half, and that'll be like dipping our toe into giving away, giving away possessions and charity and stuff like that. But it was just a strange thing, because I was sat there for 10 minutes and it's like it just came out of nowhere, this idea. And then as soon as the idea hit me, like my chest just filled with joy. I was like, okay, no, this is something. This is obviously what I'm meant to do. It just feels natural. It feels right. This is what I want to do. And that is what I'm going to do. So through December, I'm going to just work my ass off, because November was crap, okay? I'm going to be honest with you guys. November was has been my lowest earning month to date, I believe. I'll just tell you straight up right now, as of this video, up until the 23rd of November, I have earned £1,992 on my YouTube channel, like this month. And that's before tax. And then you got to put like a 30% tax on top of that. I don't know what that works out to. UK is heavily taxed. It's ridiculous, honestly. It's disgusting. But at least they're using them in the right places. Am I right, guys? That was sarcasm. That was sarcasm right there. So I want to do as well as I possibly can, because the most I've ever earned, which I'll just tell you now from what I remember, was about $8,500 in 1 month. I'm just going to say that right now. That was last November, I believe. I earned that amount of money. That's the most I've ever earned. I want to do very, very well, because I want to be able to give away as much as possible to the charity at the end. And maybe, if you guys could throw some ideas in the comment section of what kind of, like, it has to be like child trafficking, sex trafficking. I'm really strong on that one. My girlfriend suggested it, and it dinged in my head. I was like, yep, that sounds good to me. So I just want some charities that help with that, based in the UK, because I think they need to be in the UK for this to work. I don't know. Once again, if you're an accountant, let me know down below how that works. If I can give away to like a foreign charity, but I don't think it works that way, because they have to be registered in the UK and have a charity number and stuff like that. It sucks. It sucks, because obviously the government always want their handout. You know what I mean? Because like I said, I'll just give it all away if I could, and that would make me feel great. But unfortunately, we live in a time where everyone wants handouts. I am absolutely rambling on right now. So through December, I'm going to be uploading as much as I can, because November I haven't really uploaded that much at all this month, hence why the earnings are so low. But then again, I need to check my privilege, because 1,992, I mean, this is still before tax, but that's like, that could be a lot to someone. You know what I mean? I really need to check my privilege and really humble myself. I'm grateful. Don't get me wrong. I'm absolutely grateful to be able to do this as a job, but I just want, I don't know, something inside me wants to do bigger things, to be able to help more people. I have this desire to help people now, and that's what I want to do. This channel is no longer about me. I want to help people. Maybe we can make this a yearly thing, I'll probably do it so that it's in October, November, because then I can give away my November earnings in December, which would be in Christmas, and that would help more people that way, because around Christmas time, people want happy things, and I wish this idea came to me sooner. But like I said, guys, I'm rambling right now. So yeah, let me know about the charities down below, guys. I'd love to check them all out. Let me know what you think about the idea. I don't know, it just feels right to me. It just feels like the right thing to do. And by the way, just so you're in the know, YouTube earnings increase around November, December time, like the ad revenue, because obviously people are advertising for Christmas. So the better I do during this time, the more I'll probably be getting paid and the more I can give away. So I just thought I'd let you in on that. January is the worst performing month. So I'm basically giving away half of it and then setting myself up to do a bad January. But you know what? I just have faith that something's going to work out. Something's going to do good. I don't know. But as long as I can help people along the way, I'm truly happy with that, you know? So there we go. That is where we're going to end this video, guys. But that is my plan for December. So, you know, stay tuned, share this video, try to stay up to date. You know, you don't even have to watch me. Just pop me in a muted tab, you know, help me raise as much money as I can. I will obviously reveal how much I earn, and depending whether or not I have to pay tax or whatever, I will show you the breakdowns of how much I can give out. I'll be completely transparent with you guys. I'll literally show you how much YouTube said I've earned. But the thing is, you need to know, guys, is that I am with Ritual Network. They're like an MCN. Fantastic, by the way. They've always helped me out. They take 5% of my YouTube earnings. So what you see on YouTube won't necessarily be the full thing, but I'll try and do a breakdown of how much it will be. And I'll obviously show the receipt of me giving away to charity. There we go. I've tried ending this video about 7 different times now, but this is the end here. Thank you guys for watching. Once again, thank you for your support. I'm honestly super grateful for you guys. And I just feel happy. I just feel like filled with happiness right now. I just feel like everything's going to work out. I don't know. Just everything feels good. So I hope you guys are feeling good too. And I hope we can do something good for some people in need. So, yeah, thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Take care, guys.